Hi, everybody, and happy Monday. It's time for another episode of Monday Market Update. So let's jump in and talk about what's happening in the real estate market. We are officially into quarter four. Last Monday was the end of September, so we were just teetering on the edge of the end of September, the end of the third quarter, and now we're into the fourth quarter. It's October. It's hard to believe that feels like just yesterday it was January 1st, and now we are in quarter four of 2024. So let's talk about what we're seeing in the real estate market and what we have seen this past quarter and going into this next quarter. So one of the most noticeable things, which I feel like this has been really throughout the year, the $300,000 to $400,000 price point. That's where we're seeing a lot of new inventory coming on the market. That's actually where we've got the most inventory, and we're also seeing that's where the most homes are going pending. So $300,000 to $400,000 is the top place for new homes coming on the market, as well as pending home sales. But that's makes sense because there's more inventory in that price range. One of the other interesting things that has happened recently, as we've continued to add inventory to the market, is if you look at price points, 300 to 400,000, which was previously on the edge of a seller's market, is just into an even market with 4.2 months of inventory. That means it favors all buyers. Not all buyers. It favors everyone. 4 to 6 months is what we consider an even market. Up to 4 months is what's considered a seller's market, and above 6 months is buyer's market. So we're seeing the lower price points up to 300,000 in a seller's market still. Between 400 and 700,000, we are in an even market favoring everybody, and then above the higher price ranges, above 700,000, for the most part, those price points are all in a buyer's market, so it's favoring buyers. This past weekend, we saw 183 new homes come on the market. 118 homes went into pending or under contract status, and 92 homes sold and closed. We're getting into the time of the year where things start to slow down a little bit, so we'll see if inventory continues to rise, pendings continue to rise. A lot of that right now, we have a feeling, is due to interest rates. So typically, we get a little bit of what I would call like a second spring almost, as we get after the start to school season. It does get a little bit busier, but going into the end of the year, things do continue to slow down. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this year as we move towards the end of the year. And then again, as a buyer, you've got more options right now, and as inventory continues to rise, you will likely continue to have more options. Folks that are out looking now, buyers wise, they're motivated to find something before the end of the year. They're very serious buyers, and the folks that are selling are wanting to get their homes sold as well. So it's, spring market is sometimes, hey, we can get the most money, but people are a little bit more maybe wishy-washy on, do we buy now, do we wait? This time of year, folks are really looking at, hey, we want to get into something before the end of the year. We need to sell before the end of the year. So again, as always, price and condition and presentation are three things that are going to help you sell your home. And as a buyer, making sure that you're understanding what's available for you and learning about what the best option is for you in terms of asking for concessions and different things like that. That is always something that's available out there. And with more inventory coming on the market, again, we're continuing to near that 4,000 number with just under 3,900 homes as of late yesterday when we pulled the data available on the market at all price points. So we're getting closer to that 4,000. We might hit it, we might not. It's hard to say, but it will be interesting to see where we go through the end of the year. If you've got questions on what this information that I just shared with you means for the market, for you, if you're buying, if you're selling, feel free to reach out. We're always happy to answer those questions. Otherwise, have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.